Hi, my name is Ola, and welcome back to Cherry Pick Your Life, channel and community where we talk about everything that makes us move to the life we really want, and to believe it, to have it, everything we want in life. Love, money, health, best relationship with our children, best connections in the social landscape. And the idea of the channel that in these short videos I give you the food for thought. I sort of provoke your discussion, your thinking, and provoke this in a way that oftentimes you would see that these subjects, these thoughts that I'm raising, it may be something that you are probably struggling with in the day-to-day life. But once we bring it to the surface and you see it, you may see it from another dimension, and you may hear other comments, ideas. I will share my ideas as well. And you will think, oh, but it might not be so challenging anymore. And you will make another step to the life you really, really want. So let's talk about hate. Hate is everywhere now. If you open social media and if you look at the public figures or other celebrities, you probably will find that as much they have admirers and the people who say, you are my role model, I want to do exactly like you are my inspiration. And you will have probably the same number of people who will not only criticize them but hate them. And oftentimes when you look at the YouTube or other channels, the celebrities will show you the tips of how to deal with haters. This video is not about that. Because I generally don't believe in tips and hacks and the other tricks of manipulation something. Not that they don't work, but they don't work on the substantive level. And the videos and ideas I would like to share with you, I want to deal with these things on a substantive level once and for all. So, in other words, hate is everywhere, and we cannot avoid having hate. And even if you are not a public figure or celebrity, I'm sure you will experience hate. Look at the roads. Look at this road rage. What is that? It is like a burning hate in a society which looks through for the ways to manifest it. And this is what I wanted to tell, that basically people are split into haters that hate others and the one who hates the haters. And this gives you already an indication that hate is a valid emotion, and it's not like somebody's a hateful person and I'm just such a nice and kind person and I never hate anyone. We are all meant to experience hate, and hate is a valid emotion. And let me repeat it again, we all meant to experience the hate, and for some reason hate become such a demonized emotion in our society. Okay, you can be depressed, you can be like a blowout, you can lose your temper. It's kind of considered to be accepted, but it's not accepted to be a hateful person. Therefore, describing ourselves, we always say, I'm kind, I like other people. But what is happening around us? What is happening around us? We see it. There is so much hate. And this is why if we cannot direct this hate to something which is causing this hate, we see that we direct this hate to whoever we can direct it to. For example, teachers who don't know anything, doctors, pharmaceutical companies, food companies, construction workers, even random people on the road. And I share you the sample that when I moved to Monaco, and we have a very small place where we can drive, and we have a lot of traffic because we have big events, I realized that I hate motorbikers, and I hate them so much. And I was like, even when I get out of the car, I felt such a hit in me, inside me. And at some point of time, I was thinking, but what it is all about? Like, what exactly I'm hating? And I started thinking that I hate because they are unpredictable, I cannot control them, they move from left to right, they sneak in, they signaling you, they're impatient. And then I realized that it's not about them, it's about me and my relationship with control and predictability. So what I'm trying to say is that hate, when it becomes our daily companion, and like we easily lose the temper, feel irritated, annoyed, getting angry, shouting out, this is the something inside us that's looking to express itself. So hate is a valid emotion because it's like a steam. It allows this heat to come out. And you can say, okay, then come out. And oftentimes it helps. You know that it helps. So if the children, you repeat it 10 times and they don't do 10 times, and then finally you shut it out and they do things, and you feel, okay, this maybe it's not the way I should be doing that, but it helped. But it helps because it gets out. But it will repeat tomorrow, or maybe the same day. How to find a way not to repeat this pattern? And the way to find it is to look inside you and question yourself, inquire yourself what it is about me that triggers that. And once you find something deeper in you that causing this, let's say, regular hate, which becomes your daily companion, even the mere fact of acknowledging that can make you a big shift. I tell you, the moment I realized that it is not about my motorbikers, I was, not that I will start loving them, but I start noticing that I finding the reasons to justify them in my eyes. For example, I was saying, look, they are running hard for their money. They're not lying on a sofa. They are breathing this gas. They're trying to make many things to happen. They're movers. And even to the point that at some point of time I said, but if I would hire a person, if I would need to hire someone, I'd probably hire someone with motorbike, not with the car, because they will be able to accomplish more things. So I started even feeling compassion. And it came not from the extensive therapy, but just from the mere fact of acknowledgement. So acknowledgement of that is what I'm hating. I'm hating the people who show off their money. Or I'm hating the women who make a plastic surgery and to manipulate another man. Or I'm hating teachers, or pharmaceutical companies, or the ones who are leading to spending too much. Oftentimes, it would be something inside you that needs to be reconciled. Maybe it is something that you want to do, but don't permit it, or you don't think it's valuable to you. Or maybe there's something like with motorbikers, I had some other part of me that I have to negotiate, I have to kind of find a place. And this part is a controlling part of me. I like organization, I like when it's planned things. And when these things are happening, which I cannot control, I cannot predict, this part becomes irritated. But acknowledging that, understanding that, make it cool down. It's like a steam. So if you have your engine and you start having steam coming out, you're not closing your car, you're not sitting in the car and thinking, okay, but it's exactly what we do with hate. We somehow think that it is so inappropriate that we stuffed it until we cannot. And then we blow out. And this is the rage on the road when people open the windows, show the fingers, shouting the strong words, and in the most clear language explaining what they think about their wrongdoing. So this is about so-called, let's say, regular hate. But what I wanted to say, that there is occasional hate, which is absolutely valid. And oftentimes you don't need to overthink this, you don't need to, let's say, to go and to seek professional advice, because these thought patterns, sometimes they may come, we don't know from where. And maybe you experience that when you are in the places where there is a lot of people, like in a shopping mall or big event or big party, and it seems like you're enjoying and you're drinking, or you're spending time, or you're shopping, and then after a while you feel exhausted, you feel drained, and you feel negative thoughts. And it could be that these thoughts patterns you pick up from this collective biofilm. So just put it through. Experience that. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge that. Oh, you look very hateful today. Yes, I am. I feel it today. Because remember, we all have the right to hate. We all have the right to hate. But don't stop into mere acknowledgement. Really become a detective. Become a curious investigator. Because hate is not an ultimate emotion. It's like a steam which covers something underneath it. And it might be guilt, it might be shame, it might be control, it might be not feeling heard of, it might be fear, it might be fear of rejection. So it might be other things. And as you can see, until you deal with this underlying reasoning, hate will not leave you. It will not leave you in peace, because the mission of the hate is to help you, is to find the peace. But once you deal with that, and I promise you, even just the mere acknowledgement of that, and say, oh my God, I'm hating, but just because I'm not feeling good enough, or maybe I'm not feeling successful enough, financially successful enough, and I displayed a lot of judgment and hate of how they spend the money. The mere acknowledgement of what causing that can give you relief. And relief is very important. It's important for you. It's important for your house, because you know that hate and suppressed emotions is one of the reasons for many chronic diseases. And at least I think now the majority of the doctors, they do not deny, they do not exclude that suppressed emotion contribute to many mental ailments, to cancer, to many other diseases, chronic diseases. So on this note, I would like you to start this journey. And to start this journey with acknowledgement of validity of the hate, and accepting that, become friends with that, asking, what are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to teach me? And once you find this answer, look at that, and look at the things which caused it before, and remember them with a compassion, and you will see how you feel inside. You will feel more secure, more safe, more peace. And don't overthink it as well. And sometimes from time to time, if you have these hateful thoughts coming, just let them come. Acknowledge them and let them go. And I promise you, they always will. Because hate is a steam. And steam always dissolved if we let it disappear. On this note, I would like to thank you to stay with you. Please share, comment, criticize, hate, and share how you deal with the hate and what you think is working, what you think has worked the best. And see you soon on Cherry Pick Your Life, and until that time, take